There's some obvious traps set in college football week 6. First game up here, we have Texas taking on the Florida Gators. And these two quarterbacks have been terrible. You have a total of 41.5. DJ Lagway struggling, obviously, more turnovers than touchdown passes at this point in time. Arch Manning looks awful throwing the football. The one real opponent he played was Ohio State. He played terrible in that game. But you look at this game, and Texas is on the road here laying 7 points. The line feels insane to me. Now, based off Florida's performance against LSU, and against this Miami team, they do not look good. This team looks broken. Maybe they come to play here. Maybe they don't. Both teams roll in here off a bye. When I see a 7 here, though, I don't think Vegas has a clue who's going to win this game. They just know because Texas has a number next to their name, a number 9, that they're going to take money and people are going to bet them because they think Florida stinks, blah, 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 blah. They want people to come in here and take Texas. Now, look, I'm not going to tell you guys to take Florida. Do not do that. I think we got to keep waiting here. Total at 41.5. I think it's only going to keep dropping. Nobody wants to take the over. This is college football, though. These aren't NFL defenses. If Lagway's going to throw 6 interceptions, who's to say he's not going to give him a short field? Who's going to say he's not going to throw a pick 6? Who's to say Arch Manning isn't going to get pressured and turn the ball over in the swamp, in the heat at 3:30 here? Total's way too low. Number 10, Alabama is laying 10.5 points at the house versus Vanderbilt, fresh off their massive upset. This is the revenge game of the year. Everybody's going to come in here and take Alabama. But I'm here to tell you, are we still sure that Alabama is that good under Kalen DeBoer? Last year, who did they lose to? They lost to Vandy. They lost to Oklahoma. I mean, they lost at Tennessee. These are just talking regular season, not talking about the bowl game to Michigan. But 2 of those 3 losses aged really poorly. I mean, Tennessee ended up being a very average team too. You know, they made the playoffs, but they still weren't anything special. They got destroyed in that game versus Ohio State. Are we sure Alabama's all the way back, or are we sure they just don't have Georgia's number? I'm not sure here. They were bad against the run. Georgia ran all over them. Georgia gave that game away to them after adjusting. Alabama didn't really do much after the start of the game. Second half, they could do nothing offensively. I still think Vandy's live here at 10.5. I think I'm going to have to jump on the Commodores. Last game of the week here, Florida State takes on Miami, and the line sits at 4.5. Now, before Florida State got upset by Virginia, where their run defense was pathetic and they got run all over, the line was sitting at 4.5 already in favor of Miami. Miami was idle last week. Florida State plays and loses, and the line is still the exact same here. It's almost like they're begging you to take Miami here, and I think that's exactly what they're doing. Florida State is an extremely explosive offense here. They are 4-0 to the over this season. The defense was terrible. They might have got caught looking ahead. It is college football here. We've seen a lot of parity over the last couple years, and if anything, we've learned that the road teams, it doesn't always work out for, and the home field advantage can be massive. The crowd will be absolutely rocking in Tallahassee. We've seen some of the best Miami teams since joining the ACC lose to some mediocre Florida State teams or get played down to the wire. I think 4.5 points here is way too many, and the overs in play as well.